The departure of the Saint Abba the monk. This day marks the departure of the Saint Abba the monk. This father was a native of the city of Abrat, the district of Asmonean. He was a he was a chosen monk that suppressed many saints in his worship. He loved the solitary life, so he lived in seclusion in the desert. Satan invited him. So he appeared to Abba and told him in the desert, "You can conquer me because you are alone here. But if you are brave, go to Alexandria. I will tempt you there." When Abba heard that, he rose up immediately and went to Alexandria. He remained there for a while, drawing water for the prisoners and the sardines. One day, the horses were galloping in the middle of the city. One of them hit a child and killed him immediately. Saint Abahor was standing where the child was killed. Satan entered the heart of some of the people who were standing around and made them shout, saying, "The killer of this child was that old monk." Several people were passing by and heard that. They gathered around and mocked Abahor. The saint Abahor was not disturbed. He took the child in his arms while praying to the Lord Christ in his heart. Then he made the sign of the honorable cross over the child. The child's soul returned to him, and Abahor delivered the child to his parents. The people standing around marveled and glorified God, and their hearts and minds turned toward Abahor. Being afraid of vainglory, he escaped to the desert and stayed there in one of the monasteries for the rest of his days. When his departure from the futile world drew near, he saw the company of saints calling him. He rejoiced exceedingly. He sent for his disciples, commanded them to remain in the path of the ascetic life, and told them that he was about to depart to the Lord Christ. They were sorrowful for his departure, and felt that they would be orphans without him. After short sickness, he delivered up his soul in the hands of the Lord. His prayers be with us, and glory with our God forever. Amen.